that changed everything. So I was just in New York. I'm over there with the homie. I'm over here with the Blue Man. I'm over here with the...
crazy.
I'm just going crazy. Like 6 months of that, I was just...
You polishing your skills got to be getting crazy polished though, because you with so many people that know sound quality and know music theory so detailed that you automatically are falling into that type of, you know what I'm saying?
The level of talent in New York is so high.
Yeah.
I look at it like this: you're in a different time zone. You're in a different time dimension. It's like it's like a faster pace. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in a different state. You know how you know how there's different states of matter. Like you got liquid, you got solid, you got air. Yeah. Air is the and the liquid is a little more fluid, but then the solid is just dead. So it's like depending on where you at, when it's more fluid, there's more activity, there's more interaction, there's more intellect. You picking up more, you sensing more, you
message.
You moving. What I learned in New York in a couple of years would have took me 5-10 years in other cities, other states. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm glad you said that.
I respect that. I understand why New Yorkers leave New York and come to another place. Like, it's slow down here, bro. It's slow down here.
Because I lived in New York for 12 years, and moving back home to my hometown, I didn't want to. Only because I'm so used to moving fast. Every time I came to Virginia, people thought I was on crack. They'd be like, bro, calm down. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, because
I lived in
Manhattan, so like, I'm always on a rush. Like, if I'm not, like, I ain't gonna get to where I'm going. So then when I get here, everybody moving is, even on the highway, they be like, I'm like, yo, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, it said 50, you doing 48. Like, what is you doing? Like, that shit had to, I gotta relax, like, coming down here.
Then I had the unlimited metro, so it's...
Yeah, like, you can just move
wherever I want to see, let's go.
You gotta actually drive.
Cause some of them nights, like, bro, the dude, and like I said, dude was only paying me $40 a day.
Yeah.
I was just $40.
That's a pizza in New York.
Basically, he paid me enough to come up there and eat and go home. So, but like I said, it was the opportunity, it was the experience, and like I said, Blue Man Group was paying me, and the homie was paying me, so I wasn't really tripping on money like that. Plus, nigga had unemployment.
Obama came through.
But that's neither here nor there. But like with the 40 a day situation, bro, it was just like some days I would come in around noon, 2 o'clock, and I leave till noon, 2 o'clock. One time I was in there to 7 a.m. You know what I'm saying?
For 40 though.
For the 40.
That's a hurtful
I mean,
40.
really, I wasn't even thinking about that $40, bro. Like, dude was just at the end of the night, we'll go cash out here, hand me the 40, and I'd probably go eat off the rip. You know what I'm saying? No lie. Once I leave that studio, I'm in Manhattan. I'm in Times Square, bro.
Yeah.
All them lights.
Everywhere.
I'm ready to go play. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. It's like 2 in the morning.
It's like 1,000 bars open, and you just walked out of work. Like,
that money don't even make it home half the time.
No, it don't.
But
gotta stop and get a shot at the
tequila bar. Like, bro, I'm rolling with that. But you know, it was one of them things. But like the time we didn't leave till 7 in the morning, it's because we was doing this song that was gonna end up being the theme song for the Pauly D show on MTV.
Oh my God, the Jersey Shore jump?
Yeah, it was a spinoff of Jersey Shore.
Just the Pauly D jump. I remember you talking about.
Yeah. He had a residency, and he had just signed the G Note.
Yeah. I remember that.
So that was one of them things that was like, bro, we got to get this right tonight. We got to. We didn't leave till 7 a.m., bro. But we got it right, though. We put it out, and it ended up being on the show. Like, it worked exactly how we wanted it.
So you got people that worry about that money, and you got people that worry about the opportunities. And people don't understand that sometimes your opportunities can outweigh whatever financial you can get at that moment. You can wait. Like, later it can come.
Money ain't really, I mean... It's what you make it, bro. It's like we were saying about, you know, you go to the strip club, they give you the fake Monopoly money anyway. Yeah. It's that. It really is that, bro. It's whatever value you give to it. It's what you do with it. It's how you spend it. So the $40 was small in comparison to the experience, in comparison to the relationships, in comparison to, you know, just everything that happened, you know, within that space of time. And
so how long was your stint in New York?
About 2 years. 2 years.
So 2 years of working with Blue Man Group and...
Well, the Blue Man Group was 6 months.
Okay.
Like I said, it ended up...
after the 6 months.
After 3 months, it was supposed to be done, but they kept me around even longer. And it was like, bro, we never had an intern this long for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they were so cool, bro. It was that, and then we, like... one of them things, bro, like you're around so many different people, bro. Like
I love that. You get so many different type of energy.
That environment itself, that's really when we started building studios, their model of business was such an influence on me. It was just like, I can't do nothing small, bro. Yeah. We can't do no one room. It got to be a whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm watching how they did it. So down in the basement, they had to repair to where if anything go
wrong with everything up top,
they got repaired down at the basement.
That's smart.
Then upstairs is where the bosses was at. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was up there pulling in plays, making moves,
making placements, calling people,
all of that. Then in the studio, the day-to-day operations, you know what I'm saying? Kind of booking stuff. Then when it's time to lay down new material for the show, the background scenes and music for the show. My number one thing in there as an intern was like editing. Like, they had voiceovers that they would do for the show and you know, play, because you know the Blue Man don't talk.
Yeah, no.
But they got the narrator though.
Yeah.
So I'm in there dealing with the narrator, editing
the narrator,
taking the smacks out of the. So I'm in Pro Tools, just taking the smacks out, taking the coughs, and making it a clean one take. You know what I'm saying? So that was just my day-to-day duty. But outside of that, I'm taking this email downtown to the headquarters. I'm going to the video spot where, you know, they shooting the visuals. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm in between a lot of different stuff, and I'm peeping a lot of different stuff, and the CEOs is coming to chit chat with people. Like, I'm surrounded. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm a sponge, bro. I'm a sponge, bro. I'm a sponge. And they look at me like I'm a fly on the wall. They talk like I'm not even there.
Yeah, so with these projections, and they looking at like, he don't know what we're talking about. Like I was saying,
I witnessed so many $1 million deals go down in my life, bro. Like, just being right
there.
Just watching. Damn.
So after New York,
I moved to Houston.
What? H-Town. Why Houston, if you don't mind me asking?
I was talking to this girl who lived in Houston. And
she had the cakes. No, I'm just I moved to Houston too. No,
but you know what? After New York, I needed Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Slow down.
It was a more home feel, but it wasn't home. You know what I'm saying? But when I left home, I still ain't been back home. You know what I'm saying?
Like at all?
I mean, I go to visit.
But like move back?
I ain't lived home since 2000. And when I say I went to LA. When I left and went to LA, that was it. I ain't been back. You know what I'm saying?
Is there a reason? Like,
I just had my bags packed. You know what I'm saying? And it's been calling me here, there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to Houston to get a spot at what's it called? Music World. It's basically Matthew Knowles' spot.
Okay.
So I'm shooting for that. I did an interview for that.
Beyonce father, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I didn't get that.
Oh.
That was a flop. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I would have got lost into that. But what I ended up doing was I got a job at a bank. I was a bank teller. Then I got a job at Guitar Center teaching Pro Tools courses. You know what I'm saying?
I just went to a Guitar Center and seen that they had like a
studio, GS Studio.
Yeah, and that John said teachers Pro Tools. And I seen a kid coming out there. I'm like, oh, they do that? How long they been doing this?
I was doing the bank first, and then they was opening a new Guitar Center in Katy, Texas.
Okay. Oh, and that's funny. No pun intended. Drake.
Yeah.
Katy, Texas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when I seen the post, I'm like, I got to tap back in, because it was, like I said, I left New York, but there was a singer in Houston that I was working with. Crazy vocalist, crazy songwriter, crazy, bro. She was hard. Her name is Chase. She was hard, bro. She was so hard. She actually was in New York while I was in New York. We just never connected. I moved to Houston. She had left New York. We both in Houston together. We both on that same. So she like, let's record. Let's get in the studio. Let's do music. So it was that, but that wasn't that frequent. You know what I'm saying? That's here and there. But working with her was her project that we did, and I think I did like 3 or 4 songs on it. Crazy, bro. The hardest thing I probably ever worked on.
Ever
worked on.
Ever.
Still. It was hard, bro.
Do you still have it?
I still got it.
Did she ever put it out?
Never put it out.
That sucks.
Never put it out. Never
Did
put
that
it
happen
out.
a lot? Or?
Hell yeah. But you know, to what she was working on. Okay, so think about Beyonce, right?
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce was Crazy in Love. Beyonce was Me, Myself, and I.
Yeah.
Beyonce was that. Then next thing you know, it was like Chopped and Screwed Beyonce.
Yep.
Basically rapping.
Yeah.
That's who she was before Beyonce.
Beyonce decided to do that.
And she never dropped. She never dropped.
She don't even know how cold that was.
She never dropped, bro. She was like right there. It was like she was about to pioneer some whole other shit. Cause her producer, dude named Cam, Houston, they was Chopped and Screwed. It was what it was.
Yeah.
That's really who they were. You know what I'm saying? Houston. She never
that was
dropped.
When they were in their prime. DJ Screw.
She never dropped. She never dropped. She never dropped. But needless to say, working with her, teaching at Guitar Center, working at the bank, I did that as long as I could. And I'm like, bro, I gotta get the hell out of Houston, bro. Like, for real.
How long was that?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years. And matter of fact, when I first got to Houston, dude at the studio in New York called me back. He was like, bro, we need you to come back. We got a deal on the table. I need you. I'm on the way. You know what I'm saying? And I did come back to New York, but it wasn't, once again, it's kind of like when I went to LA with my cousin. And it wasn't nothing like brother said it was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the trick. I just need to get you here. Once I get you here,
like I said, my bags, so I get there and it's just like, this. I'm trying to make the best out of it. But the run that I had the first time did not compare. And I ended up just going back to Houston, bro. Like, I'm finna do it for real. Went back to Houston, and 2 years I thugged it out. After that, the cool thing about Houston, outside of music, personally I developed.
Okay.
Because it was more of me tapping into like a holistic lifestyle. The girl I was talking to, she interned for like a chiropractor.
Okay.
And her whole approach was like holistic health, eating, changing your diet, that whole thing. And that really kind of settled in my mind a lot. And really, at that point, everything kind of flipped for me in that direction.
Yeah.
Into getting into more holistic, more healthy, more meditative mind states and all of that. And for real, that's been a major influence of where I'm at right now, both personally and musically. For real, all of that has kind of infused into one thing.
Yeah.
Of like, just this spiritual journey. Yeah. So that's what Houston was for me. Basically like
you needed it. A spiritual awakening to happen.
For real. And then after that, it was ATL.
Okay, now we're getting to the shits. so you get that spiritual awakening in Houston.
After that, it was ATL.
And now we go to ATL.
After that, it was ATL.
Why ATL? Why you choose ATL?
Because that's why I wanted to go off the rip. But like I said, the dude was like, if you ain't here, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, But then I had a cousin who lived in Atlanta. And it was like I took a break and then I went to Atlanta, visited him. And then just kind of peeped his setup, his living style. Like, bro, I need to crash with you for a minute while I get right. And he was like, yeah, it was whatever. He had a girlfriend at the time. And she was like, yeah, I can move out here. Long story short, bro, but they was just talking.
No.
I was for real and they were just talking. So we had a Jeep Wrangler. We loaded up the Jeep, came all the way, drove from Houston to Atlanta. Get there and they was like, but
we thought you meant
they let us kick it for a minute. Ended up I moved into my own spot, but what I did was I carried the bank. I went and got a job being a bank teller at Chase. In Houston it was Citibank.
Okay.
But Atlanta don't have a Citibank, so I had to switch to Chase. Started working as a bank teller at Chase Bank, in Decatur. And that was cool. It was what it was. I didn't touch music for maybe a year while I was in Atlanta. I didn't touch music.
What was it? Was there like a reason?
I mean, I just wasn't tapped in.
Oh,
I just was not tapped in. I didn't know anybody.
Cool. Yeah.
I didn't have my network wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But the homie who lived in New York, who came and scooped me, he had just moved to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Networking, man. You never know.
So Me and him linked back. Matter of fact, the equipment that I bought for him in New York, he was like, bro, just take it. Damn. I don't even be using it. Take it. So bam, here I am with a studio though. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like it was that, but as far as like working with other people, it wasn't really happening. You know what I'm saying? Not at first. I went to it was like my birthday, the day after my birthday. I'll never forget it, bro. I'm on my way to Chase. I hated that job. I hated it. I hated that job. Matter of fact, the reason I got the job, I found that out like the day that I started. There was a dude who was a bank teller in there. He got in an accident on his way to work and died. Oh. So they started looking for tellers, and here I am just looking for a job. They're like, yo, come on.
Well, we don't have a choice.
Pull me in.
Yeah.
And I remember like the first day I started, like actually started working in there, because they sent us off to train at first. But when I got back to the bank, it was time for the dude's funeral, bro. And they was like looking at each other like, you gonna go to this funeral? Like, you gonna go to this? Like, nah, I gotta work. I ain't gonna get off to it. I'm just like, damn.
Oh, that's...
Damn.
That gotta hurt. Well, even though he didn't get to see that, but for you to be like, damn.
Me, I'm just like, they talk great. He was a great guy.
Yeah,
cool
but y'all
dude.
Not gonna go to the man going away.
Not over the job. They gotta get that check.
Yeah, that's dirt.
Long story short, bro. This one I was like, I didn't quit. They fired me. But this what made them fire me. I was on my way to work, and the Jeep. I was driving a Jeep Wrangler, and the tie rod and the Jeep snapped.
Oh.
And you know what a tie rod is.
Yeah.
So, but luckily the wheels was. I'm on the highway. I'm on my way from.
And you probably doing 75 if you in Atlanta.
Guaranteed, and I'm late.
Late. And so it's about 82 on the
dash. It was raining that day too. So the tie rod snapped, bro. Luckily it was early in the morning, and it was Saturday morning.
So nobody was
really on the road. But I seen a truck behind me like coming. And it was a car beside me. It was a truck behind me. It was a car beside me. The only two obstacles I really had, because it was a straightaway, luckily, and the curve was like miles down the road. So the car started drifting to the edge, and I'm beeping the horn like, bro, I know this ain't no. You might not want to get out the way, but you finna get the fuck out my way. Yeah. So I'm beeping the horn, coming over, drifting over. He started beeping the horn back, but then after a while, he was just like, got out the way. And then the Jeep kind of edged over to the shoulder. I slammed on brake, pulled the handbrake. Nice. The only thing that happened was the front bumper of the Jeep ran into the guardrail and it stopped right there. Bro, I get out the car. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that could have been.
What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? I'm like, your life flashed before your eyes.
Your adrenaline's still up too. Like.
Shock, just straight shock. I get out the whip, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm riding dirty, bro. To get the Texas plates, no insurance. Like the police pull up on me, fuck. You know what I'm saying? It was just like one of them things, bro. And it really, like I sat there on the side of the highway for like a couple minutes, like, bro, what are you even doing, bro? Like you on your way to a job you don't even like, and you know that I'm like about.
And you about to risk your life for a fucking job and you don't even like that. That's
and you see how these niggas get it.
Hey, look, and if this is it for you, you know they ain't coming to your wake.
They ain't even like me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they definitely wasn't coming. So it I got to get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's when, I started driving for Uber just to kind of make some bread at that time, because it was like the job shit was over. So I started driving for Uber, got a new whip, and then just started doing Uber. And this is how the Webbie situation came through, because I picked up one of his homeboys.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just doing Uber.
Crazy.
Dude named White Boy. My dude White Boy. Picked up White Boy, and he was like, yo, he was like, you do Uber on the side? He was like, if I gave you some bread, you'll just come scoop? And I was like, yeah. And I knew who he was because I heard him conversation.
Yeah,
it's wild.
You in the front of the Uber, he just talking. You like, oh, he plugged.
It's wild, but matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you the story. I get a call from Uber to go pick up some girls.
Giggity.
Go pick the girls up. They're like, yeah, we need you to take us. They had me take them all the way, bro, out in Gwinnett, like out there. We go pick up White Boy. He get in the car. We come back. I'm like, what is this? I could have just went and got him if anything, but nah. Because it was just a crazy situation. But on the way back, then I'm hearing his conversation and what he talking about and who he talking about. I'm like, either he capping or he for real. We don't know.
but we gonna find out.
We gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? He gave me his math at the end of the ride. And just like he said, every once in a while I come scoop and pick him up. To me, it ain't no different. I do the same thing anyway. But one time he was like, yo, I need you to go pick up this dog with me. Webbie trying to buy this rock. You know what I'm saying? You can come scoop. I was like, yeah, let's do it. First thing we do is go to Webbie crib to get the money. This one I visually confirm, okay, he for real.
Oh yeah, because at this point we just like, all right, here he go with the cash.
I'm just with him.
He paying me, but so I'm good
just with him. Yeah. This one I see Webbie come out the crib, give him the money, go back in the crib. Okay, bet. All right, bet.
That whole ride is different. Like, oh, this nigga for real. Oh, he knows Webbie. Right?
Bet. It's a lock. All right, now it's a lock. I was already rocking with him anyway. Now it's a lock. So at the time I'm driving. I'm not saying what I do. I'm not saying who I am.
He don't even know you're an engineer.
I'm the Uber driver. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fly on the wall. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Uber driver. We go pick the dog up, bring the dog back. Webbie come back out. But the dog just jump out the whip, took off running down the street. So we all chasing this Rottweiler around the neighborhood.
They don't even know none of y'all because it's just boredom. So he not coming.
Bro, this was wild. But this was when I'm like, all right, I get to meet Webbie. All right, that cool.
I'm gonna get his dog though.
Don't say nothing to him. We don't talk. Yeah. Next thing you know, it's like, yo, we need a ride to the airport. Get in the airport ride. And you know how the Uber game was back then, bro. As soon as we get in the whip, he's like, yo, we can smoke in here?
Yeah, that's the first thing. Y'all let us burn up. Like, it all depends on who you are.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I let them burn in the whip. I wasn't even smoking at that time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I never smoked. Before then, I never smoked.
For real.
During this time, in my life, I never smoked.
Never smoked weed at all.
Like, nothing. Never smoked nothing. You know what I'm saying? Really, I really wasn't too good with drinking. I didn't really like drinking either, but smoking, definitely not. Webbie was
blowing it the fuck down.
He don't stop. He smoke. He got more weed smoking in the lung than oxygen. Yeah. Real life.
Burping up weed smells and shit.
Real life, bro. He gonna be a weed plant. But anyway, take him to the airport, drop him off. So you know what I'm saying? Little by little, I'm just trying to build a relationship, get more and more familiar with him. You know what I'm saying? Like get more and more comfortable around him for him and for me, for real. And then after a while, slowly but surely, this when I tell White Boy, like, cause White Boy rap too. You know how it is. Everybody in the entourage really rappers trying to.
You know I rap too, but I just be.
You know what I'm saying?
Every time I introduce come to Defiant, his mans be like, yeah, but what do you do? You know I rap. I just ain't putting it out yet because I'm waiting on my mans to get out here.
Yeah, man, we putting it all behind.
Yeah, we putting it out here, and then I'm coming out first quarter next year. Like
as soon as then I'm next.
Yeah. You know I'm gonna wait till Brugget solidified.
So that's who White Boy was. So I was like, yo. I engineer, right? You know what I'm saying? I just told him, like, I got to set up at the crib because, my homie from New York, he gave me this.
He gave
it to me. So I'm like, White Boy, you can come to the crib and
record if you want to.
Just to let him know it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, word of mouth is how it work. I don't direct. Facts. Yeah, I'm this.
Yeah.
Nah, he gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so White Boy was like, all right, bet. But he never came through.
Okay.
Long story short again, this when I applied for an internship at Tree Sound.
Okay.
My cousin,
Tree
Sound, boy. My cousin from LA was telling me about Tree Sound. She even told me about Tree Sound while I was in LA. But we in LA.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Ain't much we can do about that.
Can't do about that. I get to Atlanta. I hit her up like, I'm in Atlanta, and now, like I said, I wasn't really tapped into the music. So this when I start really like, how can I reach out to her, let her know I'm in Atlanta now? Bet you got to go holler at my girl Molly. All right, bet. How do I do it? You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. Got off the phone. She called me back, gave me an email to send my resume to. Boom, put the resume together, send it to them. They hit me back. The dude who hit me up, he worked at the studio, but he was like so interested in the Uber shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, he was like, you do the Uber? I was like, yeah. You making a lot of money? I was like, yeah. So how does it work?
This when Uber first was hitting into it. So he's like, hold on, how's everybody getting this money?
I caught on early. You know what I'm saying? I got on early. But Bro, Uber was wild because now I'm
especially in Atlanta.
Yeah.
During that, like, if you talk about like the years, I'm talking about like 2008 to like
So I'm in Atlanta doing Uber, bro. I'm meeting all kind of people. I'm in all kind of situations. I'm seeing parts of the city I would have never even thought to pull up on. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you saying like, I had to go all the way out to Gwinnett. You're like, motherfuckers who ain't never been to Atlanta don't even know where Gwinnett at, bro. That's like going out to the sticks.
I was all over the A, no lie. I done seen every part, every side, everything. I done turned every rock over in the A. But he was involved. He wanted to get more involved with the Uber. So he's like, yeah, man, come do an interview, bro. Like, come on through this. Put me right up to the top of the list. You know what I'm saying? He put me right on the top of the list. I come do the interview. I did an interview with the 3 Little Digs, bro. They was working in the spot. They was cameramen in there. We did the interview, you know what I'm saying? It went smooth and went cool. It was like, bet, you could start. So then I get the internship in there while I'm trying to really play my angle on the Webbie thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you know how I do. Gotta keep, you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep all angles.
It's everything gonna connect. But while it's trying to, I'm just gonna place my dots where they need.
Exactly, and it's like I was in New York doing that, and then Houston wouldn't really give me the ability to do that. So now I'm back in Atlanta,
which is like a southern version of where basically. So you know how to work this. Like,
basically, in this situation. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? So I get in Tree Sound, bro. My first day in Tree Sound, not my first day. My first day we did this. We went and did this festival in a park in Atlanta. My second day. Bro, Farrakhan came and talked to all the rappers in Atlanta. Louis Farrakhan.
You can't make this stuff up.
Louis Farrakhan came and had a meeting with every rapper in Atlanta, bro. I'm talking Big Crit. I'm talking Young Thug. I'm talking 2 Chainz.
He on Big Crit's album, too. And on 2 Chainz' album.
Listen to me.
I'm dead.
Listen to me. You know what I'm saying?
He don't play no game. That's one of the most... I would love to hear him like speak live, bro.
Bro, it was wild.
That's life-changing right there.
And it's my first experience with even the Nation of Islam like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I got a couple homies who Muslim or whatnot. Yeah. That's one thing. If you ever see the Nation of Islam, how they work, how they move.
How they maneuver. It's godly and militia almost.
It's exactly.
You got some.
That was perfect. Tactics. That was good. I like how you did that.
When I see it, like I be like, damn.
That was it, bro. And that was the introduction to Tree Sound. Like, okay, I'm in the right spot.
Y'all got Farrakhan pulling up? You can't get no bigger than that.
Guess what else happened while I was there? They shot the Tupac movie. That movie was shot for the most part in Atlanta. They turned Tree Sound
into with their old Death Row. God damn it, I didn't know that. Y'all heard it here first.
Listen, bro, I was there.
Yeah.
I was there, bro. It really was real. Another thing that happened while I was in there, Drake and Future did What a Time to Be Alive.
Oh my God.
I was there. I'm right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then White Boy hit me up while they shooting the Tupac movie and was like, yo, if I got a studio in a box, can you put it together? But yeah. I bet. We need you to pull up, bro. Something wrong with the equipment. We need you to come fix it. Pull up. Needless to say, I kind of got there a little late. There was a dude who was in there playing around with it. When I saw him playing around with the board, they had like a Control 24 set up. Ooh. So when I saw him playing around with it, it's like, I know what's going on, but I ain't stepping on no toes. Let him figure it out. He did figure it out, but he was like, I got to go to work. Then they was like, well, who gonna drive? There was another dude in there who engineered Ty. He was like, I'm gonna drive. White Boy was like, nah, let Gabe drive. I bet. Get up, put it together. After a while, I'm in there working right. What happened is Webbie had his nephews in there. Okay. And he was ready to let them do their thing, you know what I'm saying? White Boy and everybody. I mean, really.
Everybody about to eat.
Basically.
They about to go in. Basically. Group shit.
So he got a studio in his house. You know what I'm saying? And we in his house, get ready to record. And after a while, he see me working. He hear me working. He was like, nigga never spoke to me for real, bro. Never. He pulled up right beside me. hey, man, you know how to do this engineering shit?
Man, how long you been doing that shit, man? Yeah. That shit crazy, man. That motherfucker, you seen motherfucker over there been wizard, nah, man.
Basically, exactly that. You know what I'm saying? Exactly like that, bro. And after that, it's just been a lock. At that point right there, it's been a lock, bro. Like, to the point to where we started hitting the road together and everything, bro. Like, this is when I first met Boosie, bro. He was like, you know, I want to say Boosie was in jail around the first point of it, and then he had just got out. Mm-hmm. Then Mel and Turk came over to have us sit down with Webbie, just chopping it up. Bro, I'm telling you, I've seen $1 million plays go down in front of me.
I know you did, because that group there, itself.
Bro, just being in the mix.
And you just sitting there like a fly on the wall.
I'm just there. I just happen to be there, bro. I'm starting to feel like, never mind. Yeah. But anyway, Webbie was like, what Boo been doing? They was like, man, he was in Baton Rouge. He just got his tooth pulled or something. You know, he chilling. He was like, man, we finna pull up on him, man. So he was like,
pull up on him, bro.
Cause he had some songs that he wanted him to get on. He was like, man, we just need to go get with him. They were like, nah, he probably tired, but nah, man, we finna go. So I'm driving. Webbie with me, we driving, we coming down there, I got the hard drive, you know what I'm saying? We rolling. I don't know how this finna play out. Yeah. I really don't know. Cause, you know, I'm listening to them saying, bro, he just had surgery. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I'm with the homie. I don't even know where their relationship is at, how it is, or whatever. We going. Nigga said, let's go, bro. Ride down there, we gas up, we ride down there. Nice little 30, 45 minute ride. Pull up in the neighborhood. It's like, okay. Pull up to the crib. Had the Phantom parked by the front door. Had the fleet of Escalades all white on the side. I'm just like, okay.
That should sound different.
Okay. All right. We go in around the back. You know what I'm saying? We pull up in the in what he had, like a pool room, game room. Uh-huh. Man, there was so many kids in there. I thought I was in a daycare. I thought I was in a daycare, bro. There was so many kids in there,
He
bro.
got about 16 of them motherfuckers. They retired already.
He got a team in there, bro. But we, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of them pulled up, Webbie was like, go get Boo. Ran to the back. Boosie came out. You could tell he was tired, but when he saw Webbie, you could tell it was love. You know what I'm saying? His energy just changed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They linked up. He was like, man, I got some song, bro. We got to work. Let's get it. Yeah. Boosie got a studio. He like, man, y'all come on in the studio, man. You know what I'm saying? Webbie played him some songs. Which one you want me to get on, man? He like, which one you want me to get on? He said, man, shit, whichever one. He was like, he was telling me like, shit, pull that one up right there. You know what I'm saying? He's smoking a cigarette. He's trying to get back up and running. Yeah. He get in there, bro. The booth was in the closet. You know what I'm saying? The mic in the closet. He get in the closet. It wasn't even no headphones in the closet, bro. It was like a broke up headphone that had like one earpiece.
Yeah, and you just hold that.
Bro was ready to do it. He was like, fuck it. And we done been in hotels. I did more with less, nigga. He was like, whatever. But somebody had went and grabbed him a pair of headphones, and then we went in. My first time even using the Apollo, bro, in Boosie Studio. Which Apollo was it? It was I want to say it was the Twin, for real.
Apollo Twin. That's crazy. Your first time using the Apollo Twin is at Lil Boosie crib.
Boosie crib, bro. I swear to God. That's on everything. That's on everything.
You can't make that up.
That's on everything. But we did 2 songs. Bro, after song 1 was done, it's like him and Webbie switched energies. Cause Boosie was like, nigga, I got some shit for you to get on. Nigga, bro, it was just like all the way up, bro. Cause he, you know, as an engineer, what most rappers will do, to try to like see if they'll just come up and be like, do this, do that, do this, do that. And I'm like, doing it. We'll do this too. Yeah. Do that too. Damn. You know what I'm saying? They're like,
all right, we good. Yeah. Like, I hate that test. They'll be like, you know how to
I do it up.
Telephone effect. I'd be like, come on, man, don't do me that dirty.
That's number one. That's
the worst. It'd be the first one, you know. Can you throw a telephone effect on my ad-libs?
Put a telephone.
Yes, I can. Which one?
Drop the beat out. Drop the beat out.
You know how to drop beat?
Yeah.
Like, just cut it open. Like,
but it's like as he's saying, do you know how to? I'm already working on it.
Already doing it.
Damn. You know what I'm saying? To the point of where he was like, man, he grabbed me by the name, like, man, don't let him leave, man, don't let him leave. Like,
this man gonna have me cold,
bro.
Man.
It was wild, bro. And like I said, it's kids everywhere. Like the energy was crazy. The songs was crazy, bro. It was an experience. Top 5 sessions of all time, right there. Boosie and Webbie recording live.
I believe it. That was my favorite rappers growing up.
For real, bro. For real. Mine too.
For real.
That's the crazy thing about it.
That's crazy. Because that's literally like, born and raised in Richmond. Boosie and Webbie, every time they came to the National, they sold out. Like, it was a wrap. Like, I worked at Church's Chicken and Boosie came in there to buy some chicken. That's when I realized, like, he ain't a celebrity like that.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck where he was at.
Nah, he is.
He walked in Church's Chicken with 3 dudes. No security. Those were his homeboys. He ordered his food, sat there and was just chopping it up. I'm like, this man don't know. He in Southside down Blackwell.
Yeah, bro.
He got over $1 million worth of drink. He's a walking lick. But his energy was, I dare him. Like,
he a real one.
Yeah, like.
He a real one, bro. Like,
and people was walking up there, like, just dapping him up. Like, what's going on? Won't nobody even giving him that energy. And he was giving people the energy that they wanted. Like.
But same thing with Webbie, but they real stand-up dudes, man. Like, that was like, I really wish the situation was a little bit different. I really wish I had a little more influence over how, and I really did. But it's just like, it was a already moving train. It's only so much I could do.
Yeah. You hopped on just for a couple of stops.
I rolled with them as far as I could, but then at the end of the day, it's just like, this ain't a situation really for me. Yeah. It was just an experience that I needed to have, and it was a thing I needed to be a part of for whatever reason it was, for what I got out of it, for what we got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
everybody won in that situation.
Everybody won.
Look at it.
Everybody won.
And especially you for being able to walk into that situation just by being in an Uber.
Yeah, bro. Straight up. And I remember telling him, look, bro, I'm about to move to Virginia. You know what I'm saying?
So that's okay.
I left there and came here. And he was just like, I never forget the conversation. Bro was like, what? He was just like, nah, bro. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? And really,
because like that engineer-artist relationship,
the chemistry was strong. Yeah. It was like, for one, like I said, it's one of my favorite artists too. Yeah. And two, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, the relationship was really there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm chill, he chill, we don't really talk, but we can be around each other kicking and comfortable.
And know exactly what he talking about.
We good.
Like artists love when he can be able to, before he say something, the engineer already did it.
We a lock. Yeah. We was really a lock. And then it's like, I had to leave though. Like, it wasn't even nothing that I chose. I would have stayed around longer if I could, but I think it was set up and designed for me to only spend a short time period there. And then Richmond was next. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got pulled into Richmond after that. Like,
how?
For real, the Uber thing really kind of had a major impact on it, because like what was happening is, Uber was my bread maker. Yeah. In Atlanta, as an engineer, you come a dime a dozen. Yeah. I mean, there's different levels, but even on the lowest level, a nigga come in and substitute you at least. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, as far as getting paid, it's not that easy. You know what I'm saying? And I was doing it on some intern, underground, come in and work for free type love. Yeah. So I can only sustain so long because I'm balancing Uber and these studio gigs. And I'm definitely giving more love and time to the studio gigs than I am to Uber, of course.
Uber is your bread and butter.
But that's my bread and butter. So it's like, the less that I was doing that, the more things started to shift for me financially, to where it's like, yeah, we broke down.
Well.
We do, you know what I'm saying? Like, the car note, the insurance, and what was happening is, the first thing I stopped doing was paying insurance. Yeah. First, I got a ticket for reckless driving. Okay. I'm on the road nonstop, bro. You're going to get a ticket.
Yeah.
You're going to get a ticket.
You got to get around.
You're going to get a ticket. Got a ticket. Next thing you know, stop paying insurance. Next thing you know, get pulled over. In Atlanta Raw. Got pulled over for whatever. I forgot what it was at the first time. Straight to jail.
Straight to jail? For driving
do not collect $200, straight to jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, because I'm thinking he going to pull me over. Yeah, let me see the lights. All right, let me write you this. Step out the car. I'm like, what?
I'm waiting on my ticket. I don't think I got to get out to see it.
I was like, for what? He's like, I'm going to tell you, just step out the car. straight in the back of a police car. I'm just like, bro.
Steady trying to find a motive.
And I'm like, bro, I'm just like, I'm on a different type of mission. Like, I ain't, all right, whatever. Went to jail, end up getting right out. But, they impounded the whip, so now there's more bread.
Now how you gonna Uber?
I had to put that down. You know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong, I ended up getting the whip back after a couple weeks. Yeah. But like the first time that happened, I hadn't even started at Tree Sound yet. You know what I'm saying? So my first day at Tree Sound, I almost missed because of that. But I ended up getting the whip in time, and then I made it to the festival thing I was telling you about. I think I Ubered over there and then got the whip back after that.
Damn.
But I was like, I can't play around with this. Yeah. And then I got my bread up. But then after a while, just this situation just kept getting more enticing, more alluring to where it's like, now you talking about Drake and Future coming through. I ain't gonna be on deck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready. They need me. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? But it just shifted back in that direction. And then what happened is I ended up getting another ticket out in Kennesaw, so far away from where I'm supposed to be.
That's past.
So when they take the whip out there, it's different. You know what I'm saying? And the way they do their traffic court out there is different. There is no, okay, you will cut a little deal on the, it's a $1,500 fine. We're gonna, the fine is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need that 15 or you're on probation. I'm just like, ooh. Definitely didn't have the 15, so I had to take the probation. You know what I'm saying? On some traffic.
Yeah, that could set up somebody for failure just off traffic.
You out of here.
That deep.
You out of here, bro. So that to me, I take the signs. You know what I'm saying? It
seemed like that's how your life has been going.
The 99 ticket to LA from LA to New York, that's a sign we gone.
Yeah.
The traffic ticket in Kennesaw, $1,500. It's time to leave. It's time to do something different, bro. Like, it's time to do something different. And I had been coming to Richmond, doing a little work here and there, doing Uber here and there. And I met this dude doing Uber who was like, yo, me and my partner about to start a studio in Chesterfield, like on the south side of Richmond, Boombox.
Okay, yeah, that's my town, south side already. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Throw them foes up.
Before they even opened, I picked up a dude who was partnering with the owner and was like, yeah, we about to start a whole situation. So I gave him my business card, like I'm an engineer. Oh yeah, play me some stuff. And I played him the girl Chase.
Ooh, that was about to say smart play.
He was like, bet, you did this? You mixed it? Yeah. Boom, bet. All right. Long story short, the owner of the studio knew Chase.
Damn.
Cause he's from New York.
Yeah.
So as I come to the studio, he like, yeah, I used to, yeah. So we for them, and they was like, yo, we want you to move to Richmond off the bat. That's where they hit me. I'm like, I'm not leaving Atlanta and
move to Richmond.
But I was like, when I come, we could lock in. Yeah. And that's how I was playing it at first. And then this was when I met Lan, cause he came through.
He was at Boombox.
Yeah, he came through to do his specials at Boombox. I'm leaving Atlanta, coming to Richmond, locking in the studio for a couple of days. Sometimes I, be around for a minute and then I leave. Yeah. And then one time I left and Fetty Wap came through with Young Lan.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Lan brought Fetty Wap to Richmond, bro.
To Southside Richmond.
To Southside Richmond, to Boombox Studio, bro. Like that was at that time, that was major, bro.
That changed the game.
At that time, that really took Boombox to a whole nother level, bro.
That took Virginia, as far as like outside of the producers that we had, watching what Lan created with Fetty Wap. I was living in Jersey at the time, like right up the street from Patterson. That shit was big. I didn't know who Lan was, and he was from my hometown, but I knew who Fetty Wap was, right. And they were like, yeah, the dude that did this, he a Richmond producer. I'm like, nah, he can't be. I'm from Richmond.
Right. And Fetty Wap did a song with Lan Homie, bro. He really did a whole, like, they did a song together. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
That's love. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's love. Like, bro, I couldn't get Webbie to do a verse for, I mean, not
like you asked, but it was just the principle, like, this is off love. This is different.
It was different. It was just different. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that was already kind of laid out for me. So when Atlanta wasn't really working in my favor.
You can come to Richmond.
I was like, man, I just go to Richmond and make the money. Like,
make up. Yeah.
So at a certain point, it was like, forget Atlanta.
I'm making a little bit more money up here.
Let's just lock in Richmond. And it was set up for me to do that. It was already prepped for me to do that. Like, yo, just come and lock in. And that's what I did. But when I came to Richmond, I was on a whole nother level of hunger for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, working with all these other artists and all this other stuff was cool, but when I came to Richmond, it wasn't really about who I'm working with. It was more about, you know, my own sound itself. Your own sound. Yeah. So that's when
I ain't big at no other artists. I'm trying to be the biggest engineer.
It was time for me to do my thing, and I went. The first time I went to the studio, I'm not having no big expect. It's a Richmond studio in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to the studio and just. But when I pulled up, I'm like, all right, cool, nothing really too crazy,
too extravagant.
But I get in and I'm like, okay, shit look kind of fly. He had a couple plaques up on the wall. Yeah. But when I get in the control room, I'm like, oh snap.
That shit was dumb.
Oh snap! This probably the sound acoustics.
It's top notch. What system did he have in there?
Yeah, he had I mean, it was all in the box.
Oh, okay.
But he had some focal monitors, which I always wanted to play with. Never got a chance to. There they go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He had the hardware. He had the UA hardware, Universal Audio hardware. On the rack.
On the rack.
Looking good. I'm like, all right. He had the Neumann in the booth. So I'm like,
okay. All right, now we cooking. This is about to sound crystal clear. Yeah.
All right. and the test was like, I got this artist who come through here. It was the dude, Junie. He was like, he got this song. He recorded this song.
Hold on. You talking about Junie Milan?
Junie Milan.
You talking about Red Rose Junie?
Red Rose Junie.
That's my nigga.
Bruh.
Nigga.
This was my test. Take this song he recorded and mix it.
What song was it?
I can't remember the name of the song.
Man, because that's crazy. Cause
I don't even think he really released the song for real. But, long story short, he was like, you mix it, when you done, let me know. I spent 6 hours on that song. 6 straight hours mixing that song, bro.
Just trying to get it perfect.
Perfecting it. No, I wasn't going to stop till it was perfect. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the only reason was because, for one, Atlanta was kind of hard on me.
Yeah.
Come to Richmond and it's sweet. It's comfortable.
Yeah.
It's quiet.
Yeah.
The setup was crazy. They got the speakers I want. I don't have no limitations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing holding me back but me.
Nothing holding me back. And I heard the song and I'm like, the song kind of hard. I bet. I went in. Real low key, I built the template off that mix. You know
that
what I'm
template
saying?
that we use in that era? When I say, look, damn camera. That template is fucking dope.
It came.
That template works everywhere you go if you know what you're doing.
It came from me spending 6 hours
on that song.
That's
crazy.
Literally, bro. Like the plugins that's there. I was going like
back and forth
because he had everything. Everything was there for me. I didn't have no limitations. So it was like, what can I really do?
You just creating now. Now you in your engineer artist bag trying to find out what sound, because you know you can get whatever sound you want now.
So you talking about my experience in New York, Atlanta, Houston, Charlotte, school. And everything that I've been wanting to touch and use is right here.
In Richmond, Virginia.
I'm gonna go crazy. And I did. And I played it. I sat, when I got to the point where I liked it, so Boombox had this crazy setup because up front, it was all like acoustic foam, tight sound. Yeah. But in the back of the room, it was like wood and it was a little more live, kind of like this.
Yeah.
So it's like I would sit up at front and get it right and then step back into the live area and see how it sound and then try to get it right in both environments. Yeah.
Smart. That's how I do with the A and the B's. Right? Going back and forth.
Exactly, because they didn't have B monitors. It was just them. I mean, they had the mix cubes.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have that big sound, so I had to step back and see if it really translated. So once I got it to the point where I liked how it sounded in both settings, I went and got a buddy and was like, yo, come listen to this. And
that had to be some off Red Roses.
I don't think he dropped it. I don't think he dropped it because he had already had Red Roses was already out.
Oh, Red Roses was already out. Because whoever mixed that shit was clean.
I think he did that at Yellow House. I want to say.
For real?
I think so, bro.
That's crazy.
I want to say so. Because I think that's where he was going at first.
He was. And that's why I seen him there at Yellow House. That's when I used to go there with the dude Yankee.
That's who was going at first. But it was another engineer, the dude Future the homie.
Yeah.
He was in there. The owner was in there. And the dude who I met doing the Uber was in there. I brought them all in. And even the assistant brought them all like, hit play. They was like, you just did this? I was like, yeah. Damn. You know what I'm saying? It was like, all right. Played it for Junie. And I left. You know, I mixed it, did it, cool. You got the job.
Yeah.
I'm gone. He was like, bruh, I played the mix for the dude. He was like, he don't want to work with nobody but you.
I bet.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, he don't want to work. And then when I meet Junie, you could tell his energy said it all.
Yeah.
Bruh. Yeah. Bruh. Like, yo, like, and you know me, I'm not the most outgoing person. And not until it's like, okay, I know who I'm talking to.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Then
you gotta feel him out.
I gotta feel you out.
Yeah.
Cause I'm
that's that fly on the wall thing. You a sponge, so you so
I gotta know
who your personality is before I meet you.
I gotta know. Yeah. Then now I know what level to go with you. Yeah. And I know what I could expose. Like it's so much information everything ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I do ain't for everybody. So it's like, who are you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, shit, I got something for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I got to know who you are till I know what I got for you. You know what I'm saying? So me and him really, our relationship kind of built over time to where, you know, we're locked. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm pretty much like that with everybody. I just got to find my way in pretty much to like, knowing what it is about you or what it is you are.
It wasn't Swag House, was it? I'm still stuck on this song.
It was Swag House. It was. I'll play it for you, but it wasn't. It wasn't nothing.
Nothing that was released.
He was already who he was at that point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was. But long story short, but like I said, Houston kind of put me on this sort of like spiritual path. So Boombox was really me getting more into the artists themselves, because, but Richmond, since I've been here. I don't know, man. I got a different love for I rep Richmond as far as.
Go ahead, bro. Don't even do it to me like that, man.
I rep Richmond now. Not to the point like I'm from here.
Yeah.
Or I don't tell people I'm from here. But everything I pretty much do is like, I'm looking out for Richmond. You know what I'm saying? Because to me it's like, because of what, like you got to look at my journey.
Yeah, I know. Like,
when I landed here, spiritually I was in a different place.
Yep.
Career-wise, I was in a different place. Musically, I was in a different place. Like, personally, I was just a different person. So it's like, whoever I was before then...
don't exist no more.
It's who I am here right now. Fact. You know what I'm saying? So this, you know what I'm saying? I guess I'm the Grandmaster now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what I'm saying? I meet Junie, I meet Lan, I meet Mal. And then all these other relationships start coming through because I'm meeting people and I'm really getting a feel for them and getting into them and really... you know, as a person for the first time, really just being myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everywhere else, I'm the fly on the wall.
Yeah.
And I'm really playing the cut, and I'm seeing what's out there for me. But here, it's just like, I'm not taking nothing. Here, I'm more so giving as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? So it's like...
it's that push-pull.
Really. And so when I meet Lan, you know, me and him had a couple of sessions and whatever. Cool dude. Bro, he really the same dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he a solid dude.
I never met a celebrity that's so humble and cool
and
chill.
Dude, bro.
He take actual Tylenol.
Same dude.
It's like normal shit, man.
But even his homies that was around him at that time, like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it was the energy.
Just cool dude, bro. Like, they sense of humor, everything. I rock with him. And he came to me one day. I was like, bro, I'm thinking about moving to the A. I'm like, nigga, you should. You should. Like, if I could, I'd go back. But you already qualified.
Qualified, yeah.
Like, you'll go out there and just
eat more. Get full.
Tap right in. Yeah. And bro, he went and got Super Land.
Yeah,
like,
he went Ultra Instinct quick. After Fetty Wap.
For real, bro. And I really think he was already on that path, but it's like I'm saying, as far as like time goes, like when you're in a different time dimension, you grow faster, you go faster, you learn faster. So it's just like he went and hit fast forward, and you know what I'm saying? Like it was perfect. This shit was perfect, bro. It was like I look at all these, bro. I'm proud of this. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing it go from this
Yeah, that one.
So all of this, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy, bro. And he from right here, like
right here.
Come on, man. If that ain't motivation, if that ain't inspiration, bro, I don't know what you need.
You need you need a whole nother career path because just walking in here and looking at the plaques or just being around people like you and Land, I'd be like, I'm close. Like, so ain't no need to back up. Like most people get this right here and they be like, I'm an engineer. I know these guys who've been in the industry. Yeah. I'ma just, play it smooth. And then it's 40 years down the line, they're in the same spot. Yeah. I look at you and Land and go, okay, they're giving me the blueprint. They're laying down the foundation. Yeah. Now it's time for me to execute and move. Like it's
everybody doing it though. Like I'm looking around, like everybody is really taking the right steps. They moving the right way. Everybody's focused, everybody's in tune. Like I'm loving the energy, like, and really it's like, I mean, at a certain point you become magnetic to where you only gonna find people that's like you around you. I mean, really, that's gonna attract it. All the time. I mean, anyway, like a lot of people talk about all their toxic friends. You're
toxic. Yeah, like, that's why they hang with you. Like,
where they came from. You know what I'm saying? That's what they came for. So it's just like when I look around, I see I'm motivated all the time, bro. Like even with like Mal, Wick, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking at everybody and it's just like, it's what it's supposed to be. It should look like this. It should feel like this, bro. It should be like this, bro. Like this is really what it was designed for, and this is what the intent was from the jump to even doing Defiant. When I left Boombox, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't really in a good light. It wasn't really in a good space, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I went back and started working from the crib for a minute. And at the end of the day, I really did a lot of soul searching during that point in time, trying to figure out, like, what's the right way to do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, never owning my own business, never being a part of no whole situation like this to where it's like, I gotta say, you know what I'm saying? Or, I got a level of influence. Usually I'm the underdog coming in, trying to work up to the top. Yeah. So I know
it's the big dog here.
I mean, I just know that whatever situation you build, you want to have it to where your people can elevate. Yeah. You never want your people to feel like they can't grow. You never want your people to feel like they can't. There's no level of there's no way I could progress from being like
You're
that.
not gonna get your all from them. Because they already know that it's a ceiling. If I know it's a ceiling, I'm not gonna work my way up to that ceiling fast so I can hit my head. But
and I know realistically that there is no ceiling. Yeah. So for me, it's just like continue to raise the bar, continue to elevate, continue to level up, so that everybody behind you or with you, they can see it, they feel it too. Like we all going up, and then that's what we doing. Like and really, I want it to be so infectious. The whole city feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
To me, I think it's getting to that point too.
For real, bro.
Slowly but surely.
For real. And it really kicked off at Boombox because for me it was just like I reached the level.
This man put out the roots out the cut too.
I wish I knew.
I wish I would have knew you did.
I wish I would have knew you was getting it like that. That's all right though. but nah, like at Boombox, like it was to the point to where I felt like my sound went to this next level. And I felt like I was taking artists who had never been on that level immediately to that level, and it's just like, that's cool, but what's next for them? Like, what do they do now? Like, they got radio ready material, but what do they do with it?
That's the crazy part. Like, you look at, from somebody outside looking in, while I'm in Jersey and I'm hearing about people like you and Mal, all I'm thinking is, okay, we got the artists, we've already had that. Now we got the proper engineers that can make the sound good. The only thing I was thinking about what's next is we need an actual plug to be able to, because we got the talent, we got the songs, we can keep putting it on radio, but that's not where the world is right now. So now how do we get out of here?
What's next?
Yeah.
And for real, like, I'm happy with this position. Like, for real, I feel like this is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that. I really feel like this is it. In my mind, in my eyes, you can't convince me that
Me neither.
You can't compel me to believe this ain't it. Not to say that this is the end of the line.
No.
But by being in here, right now, the potential is limitless. And to me, there's nothing you can't do right here.
No.
There is nothing that you can't accomplish from right here. I don't care if you're a producer. I don't care if you're an artist. I don't care if you're an engineer. I don't care who you are.
Videographers, all of
in these walls, there's nothing stopping you from touching the top.
Facts.
In my mind, bro. Like, that's how I feel. So I'm like, I'm happy. Like, I'm not trying to figure it out. It's whatever's missing is gonna come.
Yeah, and you know it's gonna come too. That's a good feeling. Like this throughout the whole pandemic, that's how most of us been saying. Like in Defiant, we've been like, it's just getting like something's coming, and we can feel it, but we don't need to rush it because we just know it's coming. You just
that's what 2020 taught me.
Same here. Don't rush it. It's coming.
Bro. Like you gotta think like it's here. I mean, you don't even think it is here. You gotta realize that it's here, and that everything else that you might
fall in place.
It's like it's like immediately as soon as you say, "Man, I need to do this."
Yeah.
Give it. Oh, okay. Here, bam. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? Like. Perfect example is the whole mouse situation because like I remember having conversations about getting placements and doing things like that, and then boom, the Trey Songz thing come through. It's like,
organically.
Didn't even really see it. Didn't even know how.
One ain't focused on it.
Didn't put no plan in place or nothing. Like literally, Mal came to me and was like, "Bruh, I want to make a song. Let's lock in. Let's do it." We go in, we lay the song down. Boom, everybody, all right, cool. All right, bet. Let's go. Next thing you know, it's just like I see him taking the ball and just.
Running with it.
And I'm like, oh shit, he about to hit. Oh, my nigga in there. So.
Flexing on him.
Bring out the special teams.
Somebody gotta
bring out the special teams. You know what I'm saying? But for real, it's like the worry is gone. The frustration is gone. Like before 2020 was really me like really making myself have this headache about like, and even Land kept telling me like, bro, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Just keep focused on the engineering thing. Like you good. Like, And over time, like 2020 really made me sit down and sit still. And that's when I realized it ain't in my control, no way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't in I done did everything I could possibly do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already who I'm supposed to be. Like,
facts.
Relax.
The grandmaster, him motherfucking self.
Relax, bro. Like, you gotta chill. Like, you really just gotta embrace. These are all the things that, like, remember I told you? I was in the studio sweeping the floor in another man's spot thinking like, bro, I can't wait. Yeah. I love sweeping the floor in here, bro.
Me too.
I love
sweeping the floor. Me on the camera sweeping the floor.
Yeah, he hit me up like, bro, why you keep let the interns do that? You don't understand, bro. Like, it's just a different thing for me. It means something different to me. You know what I'm saying?
To me, that's the way and the same way you look at it, I do the same thing. The whole time I'm sweeping, I'm looking at these plaques, I'm looking at this area, and I'm going, yeah.
It's on the way. Everything else is on the way, bro. Like this is just this journey just been crazy. Like, and I know Land probably. I can't wait to watch Land interview to hear his story about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was dope.
This is just a whole. I don't know, man. Like everything that's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? It's really divine. Like most of this wasn't intent. It really was like minds just
coming
together, but like we already had the same ideas, and it's just like I'm just taking my experiences and taking some of the knowledge and information that I got, and I'm just implementing it.
Yeah,
I'm writing it down.
Yeah,
and then people come who already know how to implement it, and boom, it's like, oh shit, all right, bet we rolling.
Yeah.
So I'm just really just putting it together in my head, and then as much as I can, documenting and writing it. And typing in, we creating a whole list of Google. Bro, Google, we out of space.
Yeah,
we out of space.
And that's weird. I've never even like not even just we was out of space on like 8 different email accounts.
All the different.
Damn, how much?
I'm starting to feel like it's a conspiracy, bro. I'm starting to feel like Google just like you out of space.
Yeah, you're like y'all doing too much.
Yeah, like bro, we just started this account. What y'all talking about?
You say stop fucking with Google.
Yeah, man. I feel you. I feel you. I only rock with them because it's easy to collaborate. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this, what I'm putting together. Like, but other than that, like, we putting it all. It's already written already. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's already laid down. It ain't. There's nothing to stress no more.
No.
There's nothing to worry about no more. There's nothing not to say that there's not work to do, but it don't require nothing that's going to be no heavy lifting. It don't require nothing that's going to be outside.
Stay consistent.
Yeah. I don't have to go and try to create this new strength or like just relax. Like, Wick talking about let's hit the gym, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wake up in the morning reading books. Like, I get before a session, I pull up, we do the session. Like, we good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just in motion. Everything is in motion, bro. It's in full swing. So
what's next?
I mean,
first of all, I want to say thank you for
sure,
because that's the journey I wanted.
Oh yeah, okay.
That story is dope as fuck.
Okay,
like it to me, when people hear from the beginning
right.
of just band to how you end up ending in Richmond, people will be like, hold on, he went from North Carolina all the way up here, all the way over here, just to come up here. You never know. And that story right there needs to be told, needs to be heard.
Yeah,
because I like to give people like you goats, their flowers now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are saying anything about people who are building stuff like what you did and traveling and being able to pass out the game. Like when you being in this building is like literally having, a Leo Coin in Def Jam. You're like, I mean, anything we need to know engineer-wise, we have the Grandmaster. So that makes us more confident.
I feel you. I see you.
You know what I'm saying? Like when people go, you work at Defiant? Yeah, man, that dude Gabe Cole. You know about him. And you say stuff like, I be sitting in session. You know what he know? Not yet, but I mean, if I'm around him long enough, I'm gonna get there.
Yeah.
But just being in your presence, you can see, you know what I'm saying, the trajectory.
Yeah.
You're still humble, which I love, but I need you to get a little bit cocky. Because you too cold,
man. Been humble long enough.
We get it, bro. You've been humble, but now it's time for you to talk your shit. Because you are one of the best engineers on the East Coast by far. There's no competition. Okay. I've seen them all. Okay. I've been in New York, just like you said. I've been in New York. I've been in Red Bull Studios and watching engineers and watching what you do. I'm like, that's different. Like you got a different. You an artist when it comes to engineering.
Okay. And I want to become that. I feel that. Yeah, I definitely feel that.
Motherfuckers should pay just to watch you mix.
Damn.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm dead ass. And I'll pay. I'll pay a monthly subscription just to watch you mix, like how Mix by Ali do it online.
There it is.
You should do that.
There it is. Right. Let the games begin. Yeah.
I
mean, my journey has been full of people who did the same thing. Like I got them, like I told you, I was around golden ears, bro, and they just like, what do you want to know? We don't know what you don't, bro. That's the one thing I would say. I wish I would have been more. I wish I would have demanded more information. I wish I would have demanded to know more things. I wish I wouldn't have been so much the fly on the wall as much as I was the mosquito in the nigga ear. Like,
see, that's me.
I wish
I won't stop. Motherfucker, like, I ain't wall back up.
That's one thing I wish I would have did more of. But it's almost like a generational thing for real. Like, the generation I come from, like,
you supposed to sit there and get a flower.
You can't do that. Yeah, it's like,
now if you try to do that, you ain't gonna get the knowledge.
Nah, if you don't step up and I respect that and I embrace that. I recognize it for what it is. Like, a lot of people, people get talkative sometimes. I'm cool with it as long as we directing it towards something that's going. You know what I'm saying? As long as you pulling out information that I'm like, damn, that was a good, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? But if we just
talk about nothing,
I ain't finna. Why my mind is somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm finna come over here with you. Nah.
Now I gotta deal with your energy on the bullshit conversation you talking about.
I can't do it. I just really can't do it. Like I'm a quiet person by nature.
Yeah.
I'm willing to tell anybody anything they want or need to know. But if you ask me something that I feel like you don't even need to know that, like, what we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, but when it's time to really talk and you want to know and you ask the right question, really the key, that's another thing I'm learning. It's really about questions, bro. That's really the key. You know what I'm saying? Even the question mark kind of look like a key, but it's like,
ooh, that's a ball. I never even thought about that.
It's really like. I put it like this. If you know it already, there's no growth there.
Yeah.
If there's a void, then there's an opportunity for growth there. So it's like, whatever I suppose that I already know, I'm not going to inquire about. You know what I'm saying? But when I start inquiring, that's when I start gaining more. That's when I start taking in more. That's when I start accepting more. So it's like, it's really about the questions you ask. It's not about the answers you give. It's about the questions you ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you really, that's when you start noticing everything start to take to the next level. Like, and that's how you know somebody ready for them, based on what they asking you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you asking the right questions. I know where you, based on what you asking me, I know where you headed.
Where you
know
headed.
what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, that's really a key thing that I really took in, like, this year from 2020, like, just seeing how it go. Cause it's like, but you can go on the internet and Google anything. You could YouTube anything, like, and there's so many people that feel like they know it just because they have the ability to do that, and they frequently doing that.
Yeah.
But there's nothing like experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Like YouTube, watching a video, bro. I can watch a dude cook a salmon on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what it smells like.
Yeah.
I don't know what it tastes like.
That bitch might look good.
It might look good. It probably look right.
Yeah.
I don't know what it feel like.
Nope.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still lacking the experience, even though I'm getting some insight. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's still questions there. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people not really, they going around spreading the what they saw.
Yeah.
They telling you what they saw. They're not telling you what they experienced. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a person that's just, they not open to accept nothing, bro. They just giving out what they saw. Like,
facts.
I'm good on that. You know, I can go watch it myself.
Yeah.
You can just tell me what you saw. Well, I saw this on this. I'll go look at it too.
But did you live it though?
Man, were you there though? You know what I'm saying? But nah, I mean, to each his own, bro. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm still trying to grow myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to learn more myself. That's what's next for me. I want to get into like culinary arts. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of stuff. Cause I look at mixing and all of that.
Like ingredients?
Yeah.
That's how my teacher taught me. Shout out to DK. No bullshit. DK teaches me mixing by everything is food to me.
You ready to cook? He
literally sits me down and go, all right, so picture this song as a steak.
Right.
And I'd be like, here we go. This was 3 months of this.
Yeah.
So when people look at me, they're like, how did you become an engineer so fast? It's like, man, I like eating. And my man just kept telling me about food. He like, I think about this reverb as your dressing. You don't want to put too much. I'd be like, oh, hell no, I don't want to put too much. I like my salad dry. Like, it just, for real, like, and that's how I learned. I don't think I actually would have learned it from somebody else.
That's one way to learn it, bro. That's it.
On the real though, Gabe taught me a much better way that I've been using. That week was super influential. No longer food now. Like once you figure out the food thing, that's for just like the sounds. You know? But now Gabe taught me, think of it as like a condo or an apartment. Now it's like, now that you can fit everything on your plate, zoom out, and now it's like a room. You can fit everything in the room, but now it's like, how are you going to utilize that space?
Yeah.
It's all about space.
Where you going to put where the furniture going with? You don't want to be too clogged up in one area.
I didn't mean to give too much away, Gabe.
Oh, no.
Feng shui, man. It's feng shui now.
That blew my head away. I was like,
But see, it's stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, man.
I mean, you know, I'm willing to, cause like I said, that's how I got here, bro. People giving me opportunities, people giving me information, people giving me chances, people giving me sound advice based on experience.
Facts.
That's what I got, because that's what I was given. You know what I'm saying? That's why I give it, and I'm willing to. I'm ready to. It ain't even like I'm obligated to at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been blessed, so likewise.
Well, it's been a blessing having you right
for
here,
sure.
Man, for real, to me. Like I'm telling you, the journey that we just went down, I've been expecting this shit for 2 weeks.
Okay,
when we first talked,
we've been
I'm
supposed
like,
to do this.
My man, you got stories that we've
been supposed to do this. We've been supposed to do it.
Yeah.
I got more. We only got so much time.
Yeah,
you know
but I mean, that's what I'm saying. We can always do some more, or just like I said, you got to get on these vlog episodes.
For
we got to start showcasing the goats that we have in this building.
For sure.
We got competition coming up the street, and they talking like they got the best engineers. I ain't gonna say that name because that's gonna give them too much clout, but they coming. It's some people just, you know, I can just peep it. I see them try to do the things we do on IG. I don't know if y'all be paying attention. It's studios in this area that's like, hey, we got a vlog, and they're showcasing their top engineers. I'm like,
I mean, I count all of that as love for real.
No. I count it as love, but I also count it as...
That's really love. They really love us so much.
They love you so much, they want to be you.
And I love it back. Like, it's love, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got
but they need to understand. It's big brother, and then it's little brother. We don't have to... We can all kumbaya, but there's a difference when you got a Defiant and a Gabe and a something else out there. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
It's all positive vibes, though.
Nothing but it can only be that.
Yeah.
It can only be that.
But Defiant Podcast, man. AWOL Beats here with a legend himself, Gabe.
Man, we in a place to be right now. This is it.
It's Defiant Podcast, man. We out.
For sure.